I'm snogging.
Say, eating today in a golden plate.
Yeah, no serious. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, like I told you guys, I'm just unpacking into the new house. I grew up in a house where we serve the father of the house like a king. But I've been serving my husband anyhow, so I said to repent. So I bought this set of plates I used to serve his food, and I just want to launch it for the first time today. So I'm going to Chisom's house, and I don't know when I'll be back, and he's not ready to eat dinner. So I just want to make his food and put it inside this so it will still be hot. Kaka, what's happening now? So it will still be hot. By the time we'll be ready to eat it. Yep. So I bought this from Amazon. I'll just include the link at the end of the video. But man, this is too big. So far, here's the plates. I've just washed them, and then I'm ready to begin to make the food. As you all know, I do cook soup and store in my freezer. So when it's time to eat, I just microwave and get them ready. Of course, because it's frozen, I tend to bring them out the morning of that day before the night, and then before night it has defrosted. So I just microwave for about 2 to 4 minutes, depending on how defrosted it is. So I brought some water to make pound dough. How many of you know how to make pound dough with hot water? I actually have a video on how to make pound dough with boiled water without messing up your pots. I'm not sure I've posted that on the channel, but just be on the lookout. I'll post it one of these days, or you might just stay and watch how I made this one. So so that container is not what's inside. I mean, like I poured pound dough in the container. What was in the container was finished, so I used it to store my pound dough, because you know pound doughs come in sachets like paper nylons. So I just measured out the quantity I'm to make for him, and then my water was boiling or almost boiled, and I was waiting for that to get done while I make the pound dough. Okay, even though there's a separate video, well edited and all of that, where I make pound dough using boiled water, you might just want to keep watching this and see how I made this. Okay, so right here the water is boiled. Like as it's boiling hot, I just brought it off the stove and began adding it little by little into the pound dough flour and try to mix with the turning stick. So when I've had like enough water that I know is going to help me turn that very well, I just go ahead and start mixing. I turn. If it's too hard, I add a little water. You know why you need to use the water when it's boiling hot? It helps the pound dough retain that stickiness. Like if you allow it get cool a bit before you use it, the pound dough feels like it is not well done when you touch it. But when you use the water as it's boiling hot, you see this elasticity gives it. Yes, it helps it become elastic like this. So I just go ahead and turn and make sure that everything is well combined, and I go ahead to put it in the microwave. It is actually done like this. Actually, if you want, you can eat it like this because it is actually done. But for every avoidance of doubts, I just go ahead and still put it in the microwave for 2 minutes or 3 minutes maximum. So I actually hate this turning part. Not like it's too much though. Like in 5 minutes you are done turning, just so it blends well. So that was how it looks after turning. You cover out the microwave plates, go in and bring out your microwave soup, and then put in the pound dough to microwave. I just do this for about 2 minutes. You can actually skip this step, but you know, just to avoid all doubts that it is not done, I do that. So I go ahead to transfer the soup into the soup bowl. This is actually a warmer. Like the plate is, aside it being stylish for serving, it also helps preserve food to be hot. So when I pour in that, I just use another spoon to level it and make sure it has a nice look, just like this. And yes, that is oha soup, my husband's favorite. So just cover that, and then by then my poundo was ready, and then I just brought it out again and then give it one more turn. And you see that it's steaming hot. Just give it one more turn again to be sure that the heat is incorporated, and then I serve that into the poundo plates. On some days I try to wrap with nylon, this filming nylon. I try to wrap it with filming nylon before I put it into the warmer, because I discovered that when you put it just like that, it heats, and then the water touches the poundo and it begins to feel watery. So yeah, I didn't know that before now. It was after a couple of times I used it, I began wrapping it with a filming nylon before putting it into the wrapper. It helps the poundo just not heat and then make it watery. So then after serving, I just use my spoon again to make sure that all edges are smooth, it is well rounded and well served. Presentation matters a lot, so that when whoever will eat it opens it, it has this nice and beautiful look and they are ready to eat. So sometimes I use my hand and some other times I use my silicone spoon, and this is what I get. The food is ready, so I cover it now and I go ahead to serve the food. I take it to the dining table, put toothpick. So guys, have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. See you when next we see. I filmed this video like the very week we moved into this house. I'm sure by now you must have seen several other videos about the new house, the house tour, and I'm moving to Birmingham. And yes, my baby's in the background here. She will not allow me just make this voice over in peace. So see you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Oh. If you want to marry,
if you
want to enjoy in this life, go and marry from Israel. Yeah, the best. You get what I'm saying? When you go find a make marker, I don't know if it is the plate or the soup
or the hunger. Yeah, I'm
It's the mouth, it is swallow.
As Igbo man, Igbo.
Wow, that is not the way. That's not an Igbo man's way of eating. I use mouth to eat rice. Swallow only goes with water.
Let me allow you eat so you don't choke.
The franca.